So tonight I am offering overnight services to my client, so I thought I would take you along with what I do. We're going to be starting our night with a milk bath. He has a little bit of a diaper rash, so this will be good for that and for his skin in general. It's very moisturizing. And we let him air dry a little bit just so that really sinks in. Then I'm going to go ahead and bottle feed him. We do the pace method on his side since he is breastfed. And once he is down, I can then go tend to other things in the kitchen, like the sterilizer that has already been loaded and it's ready to be unloaded with nipples and bottles that are nice and clean and ready for the next feed. About 2 hours later, he's up and ready for another bottle, so I go ahead and get him ready for his next bottle. And mommy is choosing an uninterrupted night, so she'll just be pumping on his feeding schedule and leaving her milk outside the door for me, in which I go collect and I will bag and label for her. Now, besides, of course, tending to the baby, feeding him and things like that, and washing bottles, I also start baby laundry if necessary. I'll fold any laundry that's there as well. I also do any regular dishes that are in the sink just to make things easier for mommy. And now I'm about to get the sterilizer going again so that she'll have clean pump parts and bottles for the following day. I love this sterilizer. It also dries. It's amazing. And that started, and 7 a.m. arrives and my shift is over and I am headed home for some much needed sleep. Have you booked a postpartum doula yet? So another day in a postpartum doula life. So if baby is content and doesn't need me at the moment, I go ahead and start on the dishes in the sink, as well as baby bottles and getting them sterilized, cleaning up the kitchen in general if mommy needs me to. I'll also go ahead, wash, dry, and fold baby laundry and get them put away for mom. Let's talk about this postpartum cart. It's amazing. It's a must-have. Have this for wherever you will mainly be spending your time after birth. You keep everything on it, your breast pump, wipes, diapers, changing pad, whatever you need. And this is something I can also help reorganize because it does easily get unorganized. So again, have you booked a postpartum doula yet? So for today's shift, the parents were needing a much needed rest after little baby Roman was up most of the night. So I took over care while the parents got that much needed few hours of sleep. And I got a chance to clean some bottles, and he kind of just eventually woke up. So we spent the day doing some tummy time and some cuddles. Have you booked a postpartum doula yet? Another day in the postpartum doula life. So this mom rocked her home birth, and I just feel so honored to be a part of her postpartum journey. It's truly rewarding helping these families. So have you booked a postpartum doula yet?
I love that, I'm not a mum myself, but it's a lot of work, especially caring for 9 months. And all the pains and the scars and the rips and the tears. All that pain you're going to go through, and then obviously you want your baby to be healthy and happy. And just having a little helping hand is just nothing to feel sorry about. Like, you shouldn't judge anyone for having a nanny at all, because you don't know the circumstances. But I think it's very nice that she's just there and she's like folding laundry, like doing milk, bathing and making him fall asleep. I just think it's so sweet to watch, and it's such a lovely thing from one woman to another woman to do. But yeah, I think that's so wholesome. And she's not always there. She's only there like she's night shifts sometimes, or even day shifts, and it just helps the mum out a lot more. Because I think it's just so easy for another mum to judge another mum and be like, oh, you don't care for your child, blah, blah, blah. But they do, they clearly do, they just want the sleep. And what's wrong with having a little bit of sleep? And if they can afford it and they want someone to help with them, then I'm not judging at all. I think it's such a nice idea, and I think it's very sweet of them.